What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks and sometimes a DVD. However, we can own our movies and TV shows and concert videos and documentaries, the things that we love to watch in repeat and watch uncut and unchanged and unredone for whatever reason. I'm very excited today because something came that was unexpected. I actually opened the box because I was expecting something else and not even anticipating that this could be here so fast. So before I get into it, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like talking about physical media, please give me a subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on what's happening, because I've participated in nearly every sale happening right now, and there are a ton of them, and those videos are coming. I want to do more than just unboxing videos, but when I have so many things coming in, I need to get them all unboxed, and I want to do that with you guys. So to that end, my Camp Arrow pickups have already arrived. You know, I'm used to when I order things from the UK, I'm used to them taking a while, sometimes months. But these came so fast. You could participate in Camp Arrow. It's still going as I record this, and probably as this is posted, it'll still be going. You can do it in two ways. You can go to Diabolic DVD, which is a great place for buying physical media, and participate in the U.S. choking here a little bit. Participate in the U.S. Camp Arrow sale, or you can go to the Arrow Films website and order international stuff if you're all region, as I hope you are. If you're not, it's something you should really think about. And I have a video on the Blu-ray all region Blu-ray player I bought and the whole setup and testing of it and that kind of thing. So I participated in the international sale. It's better. The prices are better, and the selection is much better. I got some out-of-print titles that I've wanted for my collection for so long. And by out-of-print, I mean domestically out-of-print. So, here's the box. Let's get into it. So, they packed it well. I got a real southern for you. I got real southern for you there for a minute. So, it's a little bonus feature, I guess. So, and the top of the box, they give us this. It's kind of weird that they put this in here. This Camp Arrow sale part 2 flyer. And it's only weird to me because I've already participated in the sale. So, you're spending money on me when I've already participated. Now, the one thing it does promote is some upcoming titles. I know we have a big box set from the Shaw Brothers coming. We're not getting that domestically, by the way. That's an international release. So you may want to think about that if you're into Shaw Brothers. So let's get these out of the box here so we can get a better look. And there we go. There's my stack of titles from Camp Arrow. And I said this before, I didn't buy a huge lot from any one sale because I participated in the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday, and those videos are up already. And I participated, of course, in Camp Arrow and Criterion and the Amazon Prime Day. And a lot of those videos are up or coming. The Criterion, as I'm recording this, should be coming in a couple of days. It should post. I think there's a premiere set. Also, tell me in the comments, do you like it if I know when things are going to post, if I set premieres? Do you like that? All right, let's get into these things. Where do I want to start? There's so many great films here. So let's start with the one film that I have wanted in my collection for so long, and that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. You wouldn't think this would be that hard of a title to find, but this came out from Shout Factory. They put out what I assume was probably a pretty good version of it. It went out of print. It's going for hundreds of dollars, up to $200 I've seen on eBay. And I don't know why it hasn't been reissued. But anyway, it's from 1986. It's Tobe Hooper's sequel to his incredible Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This film introduces Dennis Hopper as a character, and of course we get Bill Moseley here. It tonally is different from the original, obviously. And initially I had mixed feelings about that the first time I saw it, because the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I love it so much. But I kind of do respect the fact that he's revisiting the franchise, so he's bringing something tonally different. It's still scary, but it's a little quirkier, Yeah, quirkier and sometimes more humorous, but morbidly, really darkly humorous. So I appreciate that. This is so I'm excited. I haven't seen it in years just because it's out of print. So I'm excited. You know, I had to go international to get it, but hey, I got it. Got a little card in here. And there's a disc art. Can't wait to revisit the bonus features. And let's see. And of course, it is reversible. There's the original artwork. I'm kind of learning that I should just, if I want to flip these, and I probably will flip this, that I should do it off camera because I'm so picky about it. It takes me forever to get it exactly how I want it. So I'll handle that off camera. But yeah, so there's the film if you're not familiar and all the extras. I cannot wait to dig into this. Very, very excited. Next up is another one that's out of print, and I wanted to add to my collection. And again, this is Shout Factory's fault, and it is the 1978 remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, you probably have seen in a previous video that I went through a Warner Archive sale, and I bought the 90s remake of this movie, which I also like. But this is my favorite. This one's from 1978. It stars Donald Sutherland as Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum, Veronica Cartwright, who you may or may not know. You'll know her if you saw her. She was on a TV show called Designing Women, but she's been in a lot of stuff lately. She was in The Watchmen. She was just in that Kate Winslet show that was on HBO, the limited run thing. But anyway, great cast. This is a really great science fiction story that also has a lot of horror elements. Basically, you have aliens coming to... sorry, I got distracted by the sounds. You have aliens coming to our planet in the form of parasites. And they take over our bodies, take control of us. Nonsense happens. I mean, that's basically it. It's a very creepy, scary movie. Great science fiction. Great sort of social commentary that even still can resonate today. Another promotional card. We got a little bit of inside art there. Very cool. And the iconic original artwork. I definitely will be flipping to this. I mean, this Arrow artwork is fine, but this is the artwork I know from a child, from seeing this in the video store and on TV and all the marketing that was done for this film over and over again. Once it hit home video when I was a kid. Really classic film. All right, here's another out-of-print classic. Different kind of classic. And this is Matinee. I don't know why. Is there some controversy related to... Uh-oh. I heard... No, there's something broken in here. Is there some controversy related to this film that I'm not aware of? Because why is it not available? This is a John Goodman film, and it's about a small-town film promoter, played by Goodman, who chooses to release a kitschy horror film during the heart of the Cuban Missile Crisis and his offbeat marketing approach. It's as I remember it, a quirky, weird fun little movie. I haven't seen it in many years, so I'm interested to revisit and see if it holds up. Oh man, yep, there it is. Look at that. This is a piece of the spindle is broken here. I think it's a piece of the spindle. Probably gonna have to replace this one. It's a 2-disc set. Oh no, it's actually not. It's a piece of the tray. See, I don't know if you can see that there. But this is a 2-disc set. We got another card in here. I think this is an older Arrow title, but I'm just happy to be able to see the movie again. There's disc 1, the Blu-ray. And there's your DVD art. Alright. And let's take a look at that original artwork that I remember from VHS, like early DVD days. I actually kind of like the new art for this somehow. Probably won't flip this one. Yeah, that sucks. I'm going to have to replace this. But It's kind of a lighthearted kind of comedy. I'll have to report back to you because I literally have not seen this since I was a kid. So it'll be fun to revisit and see how it holds up. All right, next up we have a film that I don't really understand why isn't being talked about more because it's so on brand right now for our country, and that is Sidney Lumet's film Network. This is a 1976 film. It stars Faye Dunaway. It has Robert Duvall. Has William Holden in it. And basically, it's a film about a news network that begins to take sort of financial advantage of the ravings of one of its anchors. Does this sound familiar? Does it? It should, because welcome to our current times. So I cannot wait. I've seen this movie a few times. Saw it in film school. Saw it before that, but haven't seen it in many years. So I'm excited to revisit it, and I really think it's like perfect timing for this movie. Why there's not like a really high-end criterion of this, I don't know. But this is highly recommended. This is a film classic. If you're a student of film, this is a film you should see. Okay, so I feel like this Camp Arrow shopping spree has been me sort of filling out... Wow, this one really doesn't want to break with my pen here. Me filling out the essentials in my collection, things that I just haven't owned. I've seen many times but haven't owned, and that I needed in my collection. I'm just going ahead and taking the cover off here. And this is another one that is very timely, and no one's talking about it. Everyone's talking about Contagion, but what about the Michael Crichton story, The Andromeda Strain? This is from 1971. Basically, this film and the book that it was based on is about a team of scientists working to figure out basically to stop a contagion that has killed a bunch of people in a small town. So again, a very timely film, timely story. It's a classic, and again, highly recommended. It's amazing. A lot of people don't really realize just how many Michael Crichton things have been adapted into films, and I think this is one that people don't realize that is one of his stories. So, there you go. Now, that's it. Not it for pickups. That's it for the classics, the essentials, things I've needed to upgrade my collection to the next level. Now, I bought one crap movie, and I'm going to share that with you now. So this is the 1985 film, and I'm taking the cover off here, Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. This film stars Fred Ward and Wilford Brimley, and obviously by the title, there was supposed to be more of these movies. I think this movie just wasn't successful. I don't know. This is a little early on in time-wise for me, but so I'm assuming it wasn't successful because I never did another one. And basically, it's the story of a police officer who is dead officially, but isn't. He's trained to become a super soldier, super assassin, super tool of the president, basically. He goes to work for the president. To me, this is like some early days superhero things. This is based off a series of novels, like pulp novels. And I remember as a kid seeing this in the video store and renting it and actually really liking this movie because it's just cheesy and fun. And I also, as a kid, really kind of I guess I kind of had a thing for Kate Mulgrew, the captain of the Starship Voyager in the Voyager TV series. Well, she's in this too, so got a soft spot for this because I like Kate Mulgrew. There's just something very classic actress about her, very proper, and I just really appreciate that. I just think she's real cool. So there's not a lot to say about this. It's a crap movie, just fun, cheesy 80s action movie. So I had to have one. I couldn't buy all classics, from this Arrow sale. That's all I picked up. I didn't get a lot, but I'm really happy with what I got. I got really mostly really important films that are essential to the film fan. If you haven't seen any of these, highly recommend adding these to your collection. You can do it right now as this video is being recorded, and should, within the next couple of days as this goes up, you should still be able to. You can get these things for under $20 American, a USD. So why wouldn't you? Some as low as not $8. I think the lowest was $15 actually, but a good few dollars less than what the domestic version of the sale is. And also, as much as I love Diabolic, they also charge a pretty penny for shipping and handling. So if you can go all region, that is the way to go. And just go directly to Arrow and pick these titles up. So that's going to do it. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.